Good evening. It's Wednesday, April 7, 2021 here in Cebu City. I'm Cherry Ann Lim and this is SunStar Tonight. The vaccine expert panel has recommended the use of the Sinovac COVID-19 vaccine for senior citizens. Chari Coronel reports.
Malacanang has confirmed that the vaccine expert panel has approved the recommendation to administer the Sinovac vaccine against COVID-19 to the elderly aged 60 years old and above. The Food and Drug Administration earlier granted emergency use authorization for the Sinovac vaccine, but specified that it should be administered only to adults 18 to 59 years old. Sinovac Life Sciences, which developed the vaccines, is still conducting clinical trials on the use of the vaccine in older adults. Interim data published on The Lancet from Phase 1 and 2 clinical trials showed that the vaccine is safe and well tolerated among healthy senior citizens. Most adverse reactions were mild and transient, similar to those reported among the 18 to 59 age group. The country has received a total of 2 million doses of Sinovac, 1 million of which were donated by the People's Republic of China, and the other 1 million procured by the government. Meanwhile, Cebu City Mayor Edgardo Labella will lead the inoculation of senior citizens in the city once the vaccines will arrive. The city is expecting doses of AstraZeneca and Sputnik vaccines to arrive this week or next. Labella said this is his way to encourage senior citizens to get vaccinated. The city has 83,000 senior citizens, but only 11% of the total number have registered to be included in the inoculation. Labella also announced that the vaccination for the barangay health workers and volunteers in the city will resume tomorrow at Robinson's Galleria and University of Cebu Banilad Campus. Chari Coronel, SunStar Tonight.
Healthcare workers in Cebu who will be deployed to the National Capital Region and its adjacent provinces will receive 70,000 pesos as incentive from local government units and the Office of the Presidential Assistant for the Visayas. Kenneth Torres reports.
Aside from the basic salary that they will receive from their mother units, the healthcare workers from Cebu who will be deployed to NCR Plus will receive cash incentive from the local government units and Office of the Presidential Assistant for the Visayas or OPAV. Around 70,000 pesos in cash will be given to them as incentive. A send-off ceremony was conducted this morning for the first 50 healthcare workers who will be sent to the hospitals in NCR Plus to assist on the COVID-19 response for 3 months. Cebu Governor Gwendolyn Garcia said the province will give 5,000 pesos per month and another 10,000 pesos will be given after they render their services in NCR Plus. The capital will also provide a 3-month supply of vitamins and air purifier for the medical workers. Cebu City Mayor Edgardo Labella said the city will also give 10,000 pesos per month to the healthcare workers. Aside from the LGUs, OPAV Secretary Michael Dino said that the healthcare workers will also receive 5,000 pesos per month from the agency. Of the 50 medical workers, 35 are nurses, 11 are doctors, and 4 are medical technologists. The region initially targets to deploy over 100 medical workers to NCR Plus. Kenneth Torres, SunStar Tonight.
Lapu-Lapu City Mayor Junard has ordered an investigation on the decals installed on the pillars of the Marcelo Fernand Bridge after damage was discovered on one of the pillars. The decals were installed as part of the 500th anniversary celebration of the Kadaugan sa Mactan or Battle of Mactan. Chari Coronel reports.
Days after the lighting of the decals installed on the pillars of Marcelo Fernand Bridge in Lapu-Lapu City, the city found out that the decals in one of the pillars was already torn this morning. On Sunday, April 4, the decals were lighted as part of the launching of the month-long celebration of the 500th anniversary of Kadaugan sa Mactan. On his Facebook page, Mayor Junard expressed his dismay over the destruction of the decal. They were reportedly ripped yesterday. The city now has a copy of the CCTV footage that captured the ripping of the decals. However, the city has a hard time identifying the culprit. Chan offered 10,000 pesos as a reward for those who can give them information on the suspect who destroyed the decals. The decals show designs that portray Christianity and Kadaugan sa Mactan. They were placed on the 3 pillars of the bridge on the side of Lapu-Lapu City. The installation is one of the projects of the Lapu-Lapu City Tourism, Culture and Historical Affairs Commission, headed by Cindy King-chan, the mayor's wife and Lapu-Lapu City's First Lady.
Sa ato ang sponsor sa maong pagpahimo niini mao ang Philippine Eagles, no? Club, mga kaigsunan, usab ang Smart, ang Mega Wide, mga kaigsunan, mao'y nag paluyog ani pinagi sa pagpaningkamot sa ato ang syudad o sa ato ang tourism, mga kaigsunan, no? Sa Tichak, mga kaigsunan, no? Mo ni patiging paningkamot sa ato ang tourism commissioner para mahimo ni, no? Kining atong nakita karon, no?
Chari Coronel, SunStar Tonight.
Local officials in Central Visayas will appeal to the national government to correct the naming of the P3 variant of the coronavirus as the Central Visayas variant. Kenneth Torres reports.
Local officials in Central Visayas condemned the tagging of the P3 variant of SARS-CoV-2 as Central Visayas variant. This after a PubMat from the Philippine Genome Center or PGC circulating in social media, which showed a report on the number of COVID-19 variants in the country, included 104 reported cases of Central Visayas variant as of April 6. The Department of Health Central Visayas and Office of the Presidential Assistant for the Visayas, or OPAV, will send a letter to the DOH Central Office and PGC to explain. DOH Central Visayas spokesperson Dr. Mary Jean Luriche said that it will be unfair for them to have a lineage of the virus named after the region instead of the name of the country where it was discovered. Cebu Governor Gwendolyn Garcia also said that tagging a coronavirus variant as Central Visayas variant is reckless. OPAV Secretary Michael Dino said that he will also write an official letter to President Rodrigo Duterte about the matter. The officials believed that tagging will affect the economy of the region. The DOH regional office also reiterated that COVID-19 cases in Central Visayas is well managed and controlled. Kenneth Torres, SunStar Tonight.
To get the latest, visit www.sunstar.com.ph. Follow us on our YouTube channel and official social media accounts on Twitter and Facebook. I'm Cherry Ann Lim. Thanks for watching SunStar Tonight. See you again tomorrow. Good night.